What is up, everybody? University here today, and we're gonna talk about Sony pretty much putting the nail to the coffin of physical media. Sony is cutting 250 jobs from its recordable media business. Key manufacturing hub amid a decline in demand for traditional storage formats, and will gradually cease productions of optical disc storage media products, including Blu-ray discs. So that means the movies you like to watch, and also the video games you like to play, you like to collect physical, that is being cut drastically. So they're getting rid of physical media. It's kind of funny that people were just overreacting about the whole Microsoft thing, about them partnering with Amazon Fire Stick to do the game streaming, saying how it's going to kill physical media or whatever. But here we go, Sony right here telling you, hey, we're trying to kill all physical media as well. So I think PS6 may be the last generation we see physical media, especially from Sony's side of things. They're trying to get this thing over with. Especially the controversy we saw about like different retailers in the US mainly who were reducing their physical media, just getting rid of it all, right? So they're definitely trying to do this all digital future. They're trying to speed this thing up here. So, I'm indifferent. Some stuff I like to get physical, some stuff I get digital. So I'm indifferent about this thing. I don't really care. If we get to a point where it's all digital and no more physical discs, I'll be fine with it. Like, I'm indifferent, to be honest, about the situation. But Sony lets you know, they're letting you know that, hey, we're trying to we're trying to get rid of this physical media. So let's see what people got to say about this. Stupid decision. I literally hate using limited run for getting physical games. You will own nothing and you will like it. Okay. Better start the DVD/Blu-ray collection before it's too late. I like getting. I'm more affected by the whole DVD Blu-ray aspect than the video games, to be honest, because I like collecting the movies physical. But if they're getting rid of that, I might be a little angry about that, to be honest. But you can still watch stuff digital, but they're getting rid of that too, it seems like. So when are we going to talk about Sony laying people off again? Or do we only do that when Microsoft does it? Yeah, that the energy is not really the same. Like, people are talking about this, but, no big websites talking about this as well either. Like, this is Wario talking about this. No IGN, no Kotaku's, no Gaming Insider talking about this. It's like no big websites talking about this. So Sony gets the pass, but this is Microsoft announcing they're down to physical media. All right, they're greatly reducing it. It'd be a major crap storm online, but because of Sony, people gonna like they didn't see this article right here or whatever. It's like they want us to pirate stuff. I'm not going that route. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. I like having some physical media, but I have a large digital library as well. So I'm not like it's the end of the world if they do decide to greatly reduce physical media. A shame. Sony are the best when it comes to their 4K remasters, but at the same time, they most release limited copies of steelbooks, and these aren't cheap. No more PlayStation games on disc? No way. Yeah. That is that all digital future right there. Digital is future. Also, Blu-ray and movie industry will be gone when Sony is bankrupt. Sony Rewards is closing, so why redeem the insert codes that come with Blu-ray movies? Yeah, did they just recently shut down the Sony Rewards program? So they're definitely like laying off a lot of people. Like, they shut that rewards program down. Now they're laying off more people. Like, Sony, all things ain't looking peachy clean over there at Sony. Like, they've been laying off a lot of people lately. I hate this decision. If this is the case, the game shouldn't be $70. That should be the case, because if you're doing all digital, that's the plan, then you shouldn't have to pay for the whole making the disc, making a cover art, and the shipping out to different places. That should be greatly reduced. So it shouldn't be $70, but I got a feeling it's still gonna remain $70 because they can get away with it. I better see the same energy people gave Microsoft for laying people off. Good luck seeing that. These people don't care. I was like, Sony gets the pass or they could do the most egregious stuff possible. But when it's Microsoft, we're never gonna hit the end of it. But Sony gets a pass though. So that means the next PlayStation console will be all digital. No, I think this is going to do physical next generation, but I think next generation might be the last, in all honesty. That might be the last hurrah for the physical media. This can't be legal. They have nearly a monopoly on anime in the West, so there are no alternatives to buy physical copies from, let alone. Yeah, that's kind of the thing I really don't like about the whole digital future. Like, a lot of these different streaming services, you can't like buy the physical copies of their movies or TV shows. That's what kind of really annoys me about this whole digital future. Like, they got a chokehold on their whatever property they own. Like, if it's like you can't buy a physical copy of Stranger Things, you can't buy a physical copy of whatever popular streaming show it is. So that's the only problem I have with some of this stuff. But yeah, that is a problem that is really annoying right there. If you're a physical media collector. Pony Copium in the comments. Okay, so this person says, before you guys panic, everyone relax. They're outsourcing more of the actual disc building process to more affordable locations outside of Japan, but they'll continue releasing physical media for games and movies. Okay, bro. I think that might be some copium because, yeah, they're definitely trying to get rid of physical media at this point in time. Like, they're definitely trying to do that. They're trying to be on that wave right now. "60% of all first-party sales on consoles are physical sales. What the F are you doing?" I don't know if that's even accurate or not, but, you know. PS6 not including a disc drive is much closer to reality now. This all-digital future is gonna suck. I wonder why this is not being reported as heavily as when Microsoft does layoffs. Just what I was saying. Like, they don't keep the gaming industry just really don't keep the same energy for negative Sony news as they do for negative Microsoft news. It is very obvious. Like, people want to say Xbox tax is just a media bias. It is definitely, whatever you want to call it, is definitely there. Because this would be big news if Microsoft made this type of announcement. But because of Sony, you pretty much just hear crickets. Being real, not paying $70 to own something on a digital store when all the servers could go down one day and you lose everything you're invested. All gaming has turned into a gotcha at this point. Pay everything, own nothing permanently. I don't know how true this is, but I know that if they ban your account, you lose access to all your games, which is really annoying. That is probably one of the biggest flaws to this whole digital thing, is if they ban your account for something, you lose access to all those games you downloaded. Well, at least if you got a physical copy, they can't. If they ban you, you still got access. You still can play that game or whatever. So, and that's the only real big issue with those digital future right here. If you thought limited run was expensive, get effing ready. Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna have like these indie, I don't think limited run is indie, but these smaller companies that's gonna make physical versions of some of these games that's only digital. So you're still gonna have that, but they're gonna be charging you at the wazoo. So they're definitely gonna hike those prices up on these games, as those guys are seeing it right here. So. Hooray, I just love the future where absolutely nothing will be preserved, and your favorite movies and shows will require you to spend $20 a month just to get taken off the platform for a tax write-off. Yeah, once again, that is a big bummer. As that a lot of these platforms have exclusive content that they don't even make physical copies of, or they can just like take it off the platform so you can even access that show or movie that you love. So that's a lot of negatives to this digital future that. You know, you think there'd be a big outcry, but there's not. There's some major issues with this right here. Can't wait for streaming to explode in a year or two and these companies go under. Okay. This person states that physical media is clearly on its last days. Yeah, Sony It's definitely trying to let you know that, yeah, this is out the door pretty much at this point. Physical media is still cooked. Streaming was a mistake. I will never go digital. So yeah, people are not too happy about this. Rightfully so, because there's a lot of issues with just being digital or streaming, so it's not a good look. But you know, that is to the modern outside of industry is going right now, so not really shocked about this. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.